Hello, MVPs. Welcome to a very special first time commentary here on Joy Louise Reacts. I know that the Bridgerton Season 3 Part 2 trailer dropped today, and I wanted to do a video as soon as possible. So today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to be off screen, but we are going to break down this trailer clip by clip. I'm going to make sure to focus on the key points, and you all tell me if there's anything that I've left out in the comment section or if there's anything that you want to talk about. We've been having the best conversations since I've dropped the reactions for season 3, episodes 1 and 2. So I'd love to continue that here on this channel. But for now, let's jump into this trailer. We start the trailer out with Miss Penelope Featherington looking like she is in whistle down mode on her way to the printers. Now, y'all tell me if this is not what this looks like. It literally looks like it to me. And Miss Thing is announcing her own engagement in the whistle down column, and it is sending me. It is so reminiscent of the moment that I fell in love with this character at the end of season 1 when it was revealed that Penelope is Lady Whistledown. I am so here for this. Next, we see Penn and Colin going into Bridgerton House, which is the most stunning house that I have ever seen. It is the moment that I just find to be so reminiscent of like Cinderella and Prince Charming walking into their castle. Like, that's what it gives. And I'm so excited for Penn for all of this. But I know that homegirl's got to go through some hurdles before she can get her happily ever after. So the next scene is Colin making his announcement of his intentions to marry Penelope, and Lady Bridgerton's face is priceless. Hyacinth and Francesca, I get them not understanding what's happening, but I think in my mind, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong, Violet did not expect this to manifest as quickly as it did. I mean, that boomerang went out the front door and came back in within hours. It is such a joyous moment for the two of them. And of course, we have Eloise in the corner scowling like a wicked witch, but I'm hoping that by the end of the season, she gets over it. I just hope that she's able to look past all of this. While I do agree that Colin deserves to know the truth about Penelope being Lady Whistledown, I don't think that she needs to be, up in arms about it. She doesn't need to be threatening Penelope about it. Like, a simple conversation needs to be had, but that's not going to stop her brother from marrying this girl. Y'all, then we get to Lady Danbury's house, and apparently she allowed her brother Marcus to stick around, and I am shocked. Homeboy is at the dinner table or the breakfast table. I'm not sure what time of day it is, just eating up all the gossip. And he tells Agatha that Colin is engaged to Penelope. And this is a moment that I am excited to see roll out before my eyes because I'm dying to know what her reaction is going to be. Now, news is traveling fast. Benedict and Lady Tilly are laid up in bed together, girl. And Lady Whistledown has made it to, the bedroom and they are reading this, and Benedict is gagged. I'm starting to like ask the question, like, how quickly were they printing these papers? And like, how long has it been since Benedict was home? Are you shacked up with Lady Tilly? Like, you're in for a world of hurt. She is not looking for a man. She is just looking for a lover. And I just know his feelings are about to be hurt. Now we get to the Featherington sisters, their husbands, and Portia Featherington. The moment that I am waiting for has arrived. The girls are literally gagged. They're spitting out their tea. And Portia is in complete denial about what she is hearing. And I just love this for Penn. I low-key wish that she would walk into the room when this is happening to experience it. It is a moment that she so deserves. She deserves this win, and to see the egg on their faces. I just hope that this happens and, we just get to see them eat dirt. Portia is dumbfounded. She snatches, the paper out of son-in-law's hand and is like, I know you lying. And for me, it really shows the denial that she was in about her own child, just based off of like her external. Like, you really didn't know that you raised a queen and all you needed to do was speak life into her? Like, this really is a big shock to you? Like, look at your face. I cannot wait to live in, and y'all already know when I react to this moment is going to be crazy. Now, it seems to me that Lady Danbury is holed up in the house. She says, "Who needs fresh air when there is fresh gossip?" It sounds like she's just like over society. Y'all let me know if you're feeling that way too. Um, I think that this situation should make for a very entertaining return to society for her. But I know that her brother being around is kind of just like killing the mood. So I'm interested to know how involved she's going to be in the Pollen story. I know she's invested in Francesca and Lord Sterling, but I want to know how invested she'll become in Penelope and Colin getting together. It looks to me that Lottie has found out some news. Now, I don't know if this is about Francesca and Lord Sterling or if this is indeed about Penelope and Colin, but she looks to be interested and amused, which is a good sign. And I am just really trying to figure out what exactly is the queen thinking in this moment when all of this news is coming out. And here we have Portia doing what she does best, gloating in the successes of others. Penelope looks like she is too through. Like she would have got married last weekend if she could, okay? I have to say, we're starting to see even more of a further transformation when it comes to Penelope's appearance. The hair, the makeup, the wardrobe, she's sort of converted into that Bridgerton blue, and I'm so here for it. It's one of those things that I truly appreciate when it comes to visual storytelling of a character, and it really resonates with the woman that she's blossoming into. In this scene, it looks like Colin and Penelope have gone to church, and she just tells him how she's loved him forever and she's never been happier and she'll be the happiest she can ever be with him. And my heart just melts for them. And they're both so deserving of this sort of unconditional, friends to lovers kind of romance, which is my favorite kind of romance. And I'm really excited to watch the rest of this season. Being a girl's girl, the scene is hard to watch. While I can understand, Eloise still being upset with what Penelope has written about herself, written about Colin, written about, anyone in the past, and knowing that her best friend is this sort of crude columnist. I get that she wants to quote unquote protect her brother, but girl, come on. Like, you don't need to threaten Penelope. Like, and you know what? She knows who to step to. She knows who to talk to sideways. She wouldn't talk to Cressida that way. But you're talking to Pen that way because you know she's nice. But she's not nice with the pen though. So watch who you're talking to. Finally, we see the long awaited return of Canthony back from an extended honeymoon. And Anthony is floored. You can see this look on his face. He's like happy to see his brother, but trying to process the news. And it just really is him being an older brother and wanting to make sure that everyone is making the right choices for themselves. And we get to go into this sort of Bridgerton brothers drink where the brothers are trying to make sure that Colin isn't rushing into this. But baby, Colin said, "I've known her my entire life. And not only is this happening, but it's going to happen swiftly." Okay? Homeboy is in love. Homeboy is seeing clearer than he has seen ever. And he's like, this woman is for me. And y'all, I can't even lie to you. Like this scene of them looking at each other in the mirror, Penelope has been seeing this her entire life. And you can imagine to finally see it and feel it and live in that moment. Absolutely insane. And I just love this story. Of course, Colin has to be doing a little bit too much. The way he's caressing on and feeling up on our girl, she can only but handle but so much. Slow it down, sir. He just looks like he is going to devour her. But I'm kind of here for it. She deserves it. If you think Penelope deserves to be devoured, comment devoured below. Now, here it looks like we're at some sort of celebration. Maybe it's like an engagement party. Some sort of toast is being made by Portia, of course, because it is her moment to shine. It is all about her, and this is her day. But for a moment, I want to talk about Colin Bridgerton's outfit because it's giving. It's giving a little bit of Hamilton. It's giving Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid. Like, it's just giving me all of the vibes that I need when it comes to his character. They really got his wardrobe down. Then here comes messy Eloise Bridgerton with her dark angel to the left of her, Cressida Cowper, to come and ruin the event with her own shady toast. Talking about cheers to truly knowing one another. Girl, we don't really know you. Like, the whole situation is laughable to me. Like, I get it, but you're doing the most. Hasn't your friend been embarrassed enough? Did we not forget what you did to her in the first half of this season? Like, come on. Come on. This, of course, sends our girl Penelope spiraling into a panic attack, which is not fun. And she has to leave the celebration, basically locks herself into a room. I think it was the Bridgerton drawing room. I'm not 100% sure. But come on, like, why do you want to cause her grief and strife? Like, there is probably a very productive, easy way for you to make sure that this is handled and that a conversation is had. But no, you want to further harm her. That is the one thing that really bothers me about Eloise. It's like she thinks, with an eye for an eye perspective, and it's like, girl, let's elevate. Now, one thing that is uncomfortable to watch is Penelope continue to lie to Colin. I find it interesting that he has not yet been able to spot when Penelope is lying. She stutters, she gets flustered, not like when she told him about his eyes in the first half of the season. So I'm interested to know, if he starts piecing it together himself throughout the season. I think sometimes when he looks at her and she speaks, he's processing, looking at her reactions, looking at her facial expressions to kind of see, like, okay, how does Pen look when she's lying? And how does she look when she's telling me the full truth? When Eloise tells Penelope that Colin cannot possibly love her until he knows the real her, that is probably one of the realest things that she said all season. I've always thought Penelope to be a mix of Lady Whistledown and a mix of what she presents to be. She is in no way capable of being just one. And I really found that to be profound and find hope in that if and when Colin does find out, it will make him even more attracted to her because she'll be seen to be this woman who has her own identity, who is a boss, to say the least, and who really knows what she wants out of life, which is a lot to say for the women on this show. Child, when Eloise said if it was too difficult for Penn to reveal the truth to him herself, she would do it. Girl, go get some business. You need a man. You need to start reading your books again. You need a job. You need something. Like, you're doing too much. She has literally been hanging out with literally right now, as I'm looking at this, look at Eloise's sleeves. They are growing by the second. She is literally morphing into Cressida, and it is a testament to the saying of you are who you surround yourself with. I have never known Eloise to be so cruel. And as I mentioned earlier, people know who to mess with. I'm telling you, if Penn was to stand up to her and just kind of say, like, you're not going to speak to me this way. You're not going to bully me. You're not going to give me until midnight. You're going to calm down. And I'm going to tell him on my own time. You cannot rush this. I need Eloise to take several seats. So, yet again, we're at another ball. I don't know about y'all, but the ball thing would have, like, I definitely understand when, Colin be like, I wasn't feeling up to it tonight. Like, it could get boring. So, but yet again, we're at another ball. And the way it's looking is like everybody's reading what appears to be another whistle down release. And everybody appears to also be looking at Colin. Y'all, I hope this is not how he finds out. Like, he doesn't deserve to be embarrassed. It doesn't need to be a public spectacle. I would prefer for him to just be told and, in a drawing room one on one. But y'all, that's messy if that's how he finds out. This scene right here, this little snippet of a moment, when he says to her, "What am I to you if you can take care of yourself?" I struggle with this. Penelope has been, quote unquote, looking after herself for so long because she's been so ignored by everyone that now she's going to have to let this man be there for her. And it's going to be difficult to trust. Even with her loving him as much as she does, that's going to be rough for her. But I'm hoping that she finds, her way and makes it happen because he needs to be able to take care of someone. I see that as one of his character traits. And girl, let that man take care of you. You deserve it. You deserve to be held, cherished, loved, and taken care of. I'm really hoping that she finds her way. Okay, y'all, I know this scene is supposed to be about Francesca and Lord Sterling, but y'all, do y'all see Penn in this white dress all the way on the right? Is this their wedding? Y'all, my heart is racing. I'm so happy I did this commentary because I definitely would have missed this just reacting to it. Huh, she looks so cute. The Viscount and Viscountess definitely look like they're at a wedding. Agatha has on her extra, extra, extra tall velvet hat, all of the jewels. This is definitely a wedding, and love is in the air. And I'm so look, even Lady Danbury is feeling it a little bit. Look at her face. Oh, this season is going to be so good, and I'm so excited. See now, this is what I was talking about. This boy is butthurt. We don't even know what's really happening in this scene. We just know his feelings are hurt. He's in love. He's infatuated. He's in something. And this lady, she told him up front, I'm not looking for another husband. I'm not looking for none of that. I don't want to be courted or called upon. Enter at your own risk. But y'all, before we really take this and just run with it, do we even know who this man is? I mean, he looked like kin to her. It could be a cousin, a brother, who knows? But knowing, the storyline, it could be another lover, who knows? Oh, poor Benedict. Then we move into a scene with Marcus Anderson and Violet Bridgerton on the dance floor. Y'all, how we feeling about this? I am not comfortable. If Agatha don't like him, I'm sorry, y'all, I don't like him. And I'm trying to figure out why she hasn't yet warned Violet about him. Cause he's sniffing around like a hound dog, talking about how he just, met the most intriguing woman. Don't do that. Go somewhere else. Don't do that. Y'all, I'm just really uncomfortable with this. And I don't want Violet to fall for him. I want her to find a different guy. Portia Featherington does it again with yet another great pep talk. She proceeds to tell Penelope that her dreams don't matter and that ladies don't have dreams, they have husbands. Y'all, when she said this to her, I almost cried. Like, are you serious? And then we see Penelope throw what appears to be her dreams into a fire. I am going to err on the side of positivity and hold on to the hope that she does not give up on her dreams and is still able to be a writer in whatever capacity it may be. If it's no longer Lady Whistledown, like she needs to still have her own identity. I identify with this type of person, and I know that she will feel essentially lost and dead on the inside if she's not able to be who she is. Okay, so this millisecond of a shot of Queen Charlotte pointing and giving a stare that dares to scream off with her head is sending me. But more so, look at this outfit. Look at the wig, the glove, the sleeve, Brimsley on the left in the background. Like, it's just giving boss. I really don't have anything else to say outside of that. I just love and adore Queen Charlotte's character. So let's move on. You know, I was gonna bypass this girl because y'all know how I feel about her. But mama looks good. Okay? Red is her color. The hair is looking good. She looks confident. The sleeves are bearable. And that's all the time we're gonna spend on Miss Cressida Cowper. Now y'all tell me, Is this Colin getting ready to set sail on SS Penn? Or is this someone else? This has given us all the feels. I am excited for Penelope's character to experience this with Colin. I'm excited for him to finally find the affection that I think he's been looking for. And I'm glad that they are experiencing that for the first time with each other, if that makes sense. But yeah, if that's Colin, he looked like he getting ready to go to town, girl. In this scene where we see Colin and Penelope lock eyes for the millionth time, I think what we're seeing here is Penelope finally realizing that she has to tell Colin the truth. And I do hope that this is how it happens. I hope that she pulls him to the side and there's a conversation that is had between the two of them. He can be angry for a little bit, couple hours, maybe a day or two, but I'm hoping that they're able to get past all of it and just really move into this amazing chapter of their lives. I do not want this scene to be essentially what we saw earlier in the trailer of everyone reading a sort of, reveal or revelation of Penelope being Lady Whistledown and there being this another public scandal. I can't take it. I cannot take that for Penn. I really can't. Like, I need her to have a win. Let that be a secret scandal and let's move forward. I do hope that you enjoyed this commentary and that you stick around to watch my other reactions on this channel. I am a lover of Bridgerton, but also overall romance. And I really find great joy and fulfillment in being conversational with you all right here on this channel in the comment section. I do my best to respond to everyone that comments. And if you haven't watched it yet, I have released my reaction to season 3, episodes 1 and 2. And this coming Friday, I will be releasing my reaction to episodes 3 and 4 of season 3. And then definitely like, comment, and subscribe so that you will be around when I react to the rest of this season. I love you all, and I'll see you in another one. Bye.